did you hurt her? Then what? What did you do?
I saved her.
Asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Well, surprise, surprise, surprise. We have gotten a little shocker. Something I really probably didn't expect, but made sense in hindsight. So, yesterday was kind of a random day for me. I had stayed up the previous night streaming on my TikTok. You guys can go follow me there. I do stream some Last of Us, Walking Dead, some Fortnite. You know, it depends on what I'm usually playing, but, you know, I was streaming games there. Slept pretty much the whole day because I was drained. Woke up, and about 20 minutes after the fact that I woke up, I start getting tagged, and tagged, and tagged, and I didn't even know about this because I was just like so out of it. We got a new teaser for Season 2 of The Last of Us, our actual first footage, because previously we had only gotten 2 screenshots of Joel and Ellie, and there had been all the leak images, like there had been a bunch of leak images from the set, you know, as they've been they're still in progress filming. Filming is supposed to be wrapping up for Season 2 this month. So, now why did we get a teaser for Season 2? So, yesterday was the end of Max's really big show, House of the Dragon Season 2, just finished up. So they did a coming to Max in 2024-2025, and they showcased some of the shows like The Penguin, The White Lotus. But The Last of Us was their big shocker at the end. And man, just in about, I believe it was like 20-something seconds, they wowed me. I'm not gonna lie with you all. I am very freaking pumped. Now, of course, my expectations are always kept tempered until we see the final product. But man, can I just say, like, again, following the source material, really seems like we're getting something good here. So I'm gonna be doing a breakdown to this 20 seconds of footage. We're probably not gonna have much to talk about because I don't believe we're gonna be getting an official trailer, like our teaser, until The Last of Us Day. Last of Us Day is next month, September 26th. Of course, we'll be doing some stuff to get ready for it. Maybe I'll bring permadeath back. Maybe I'll do something. We'll see. I definitely got some things planned for that. Now, especially knowing that the chances... I was already kind of skeptical if we might get a trailer on Last of Us Day because we hadn't seen anything yet. But now that we gotten this, I'm pretty certain we're going to be getting a new trailer on Last of Us Day. Mark my words for that. We'll see. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for the support on the trailer upload and all that. If we can go for 1,000 likes on this video, I greatly would appreciate it. And let me know if you notice anything that I missed in this. Like I said, it's only 20 seconds, but there is a lot. Join about that near 30% of people are subscribed. I think the subscribe button and join over the 100,000 people that have notifications on for the channel. And again, if you missed my Life is Strange video the other day, I just want to thank you guys again for 400,000 subscribers. So even if you didn't watch that, just want to say we just hit that milestone. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and enjoy the video. Game fans know what is in store. I just want to give a spoiler warning before we discuss anything, because I'm going to be talking about spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2 in this. So, this is the dance. If you guys remember from The Last of Us Part 2, it's literally shot for shot with the trailer. Ellie and Dina's dance, the Jackson dance scene, whatever you want to call it. And my goodness, let me show you a comparison I made here on Twitter just to tell you how freaking awesome this looks. Shot for shot. Show on top, game on the bottom. Safe to say, they cooked. I was like, wow. When I saw the comparison when I made it, I was like, damn. Right on the dime with that trailer. Right on the dime with the original seeing the game. Bingo. Nailed. Now, we get a look at Ellie's tattoo. Now, I don't believe this is the fully finished one. I could be wrong, of course. But it does seem like this is gonna confirm flashbacks. You know, a lot of the people that I've talked to about this game, Last of Us 2 in general, wanted, you know, the whole flashback, how the build up to Ellie, you know, the 5 years between Part 1 and Part 2 and all that. And how Ellie got her tattoo. Remember, she got it from her girlfriend, old girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, Kat. And maybe this will give you a little backstory on that. Maybe we'll get to see Kat finally, or maybe some of the origins of, you know, how the tattoo came to be. We do know some of it was kind of like hinted in the lost levels that were removed, but it seems like tattoo looks great, and I'm happy with that. Now, Catherine O'Hara, finally. This has been something that's been revealed for a long time. Catherine O'Hara, if you don't know, Kevin! Like, yes, she's from Home Alone. That's really one of her main roles, but she's been in a lot of other things. And what I really want to say with her is a lot of people thought she was going to be the Seraphite Prophet, because we know that story is likely being told in either season 2, 3, or 4. They're going to be telling the story of the Seraphite Queen, or Prophet, the main leader of the Seraphites. But it seems like she's a therapist. I don't know exactly what her name's going to be, but it seems like she's going to be in the beginning episodes, and it seems like she is just talking Joel through the events. The whole conversation that her and Joel have seems to be replacing the conversation Joel and Tommy had at the beginning of part 2, as they have the conversations, what did you do? And Joel ended up saying the line, I saved her. So the whole conversation between Joel and Tommy in part 2 seems to be shifted now into a conversation between Catherine O'Hara's character and Joel. Well, this scene doesn't really have a complex with the game. I'm gonna assume it's a flashback, but it just shows Ellie screaming. And I believe the person whose hand is on her shoulder is Marlene. So I think this is a flashback scene. And I think I'm pretty right with this. But we don't really have a component of what this is gonna be with the game. But showing more of Ellie's past, I think, is a definite win. Maybe that she's having nightmares over everything that happened at the end in the hospital. Just more context with that, since again, Ellie and Marlene were close. So I like this. We have an attack on Jackson from an infected horde. And we've also got Tommy with the sniper rifle. Oh, baby. Gabriel Luna's Tommy again makes his return. And man, I'm so excited to see Tommy in this season. See Gabriel Luna shine once again. He did a fantastic job in the first season. And the Seraphites have arrived as well. We get a look at 2 Seraphites here as they are chasing down somebody. Now, the big question is going to be, since we don't really see much of Abby's storyline, we'll get to Abby in a minute here, but is this going to cover Abby's story at all? Other than maybe just the beginning? That's the general question. I don't know if we're gonna see Yara and Lev. I don't know what their plans are, but it seems like most on what I've seen in this little teaser and other things, it seems like majority of season 2 is going to cover Ellie's days in Seattle. First look at Isabella Merced as Dina in The Last of Us HBO season 2. Don't necessarily know where the scene is, but it looks like it's potentially in the theater. I can't really tell. I mean, it looks darker in the background, so maybe they're in the theater here, but she's got like a little lantern with she's got a gun in her hand pointing at. Maybe this is when she finds out that Ellie, I mean, can remember, because they don't have the mask situation, so maybe this is when she finds out that she's immune, or maybe she thinks she's like infected. She sees like I don't know. I'm generally curious what this will be, but here's a little comparison photo between the game and show, Dina. And fun fact, Isabella Merced from Cleveland, Ohio. It's where I live, so, you know, hey, I'm gonna be rooting her on as a fellow Ohioan. So hope it goes well for her. And it seems like we upgraded Ellie's arsenal here. She's holding an M16 assault rifle, spraying it at, I'm assuming, WLF or infected. It looks like this is in Seattle. I'm gonna assume it is, but man, they've already shown by this little sneak peek that the action, one of my biggest complaints I had with season 1 was that there wasn't much action. There wasn't much violence. There wasn't much fighting. Wasn't much infected. There wasn't much any of that. Last of Us 2 is a very violent game, so you gotta up it a lot, because they want to step down in the show. So, like what I'm seeing here. The Return of the King. Jeffrey Wright reprises his role from the game as Isaac, the leader of the WLF. In a kitchen, pointing a gun at somebody, probably about to shoot him, This is one of my biggest complaints I had with The Last of Us 2. I wanted more of this man. I feel like he was done dirty. I feel like there wasn't enough of him. Give me all of it in the show. Show me more. Love what I see out of this. And probably the biggest thing that was found in this trailer is we actually had an image of Abby. Caitlin Dever is her name, and she plays Abby in The Last of Us HBO Season 2. So regardless if we won't get much of Abby in the season, because maybe they're not going to cover much of her storyline, we are going to get the beginning sequences. Listen, the golf scene's coming. Nobody, like, if anyone had any doubts of it, this trailer confirms it. I mean, there's already been scenes in a chalet. You know, I don't know how much more I could say. Like, it's going to happen, and you guys will just have to prepare for it. It's going to follow the game. What is going to happen is going to happen. And here's a little comparison photo, but this really shows her about, you know, we knew I was about to save her. Joel's about to save her, and then, you know, we know how the rest of these things go. But, yes, Abby. And last thing of substance to take is the Seattle subway scene. This is taken straight from the games in Ellie Day 1, where they're going through the underground subway, and you get to see the clicker here. Clicker looks fantastic. You got Ellie and Dina running away from it, but man, they nailed this. I'm so freaking excited. And the last thing to really talk about is Joel. Pedro Pascal as Season 2 Joel. And if you hear his delivery of the line, I saved her. Man, really good. Pedro Pascal did a great job in Season 1. I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job in his... Not gonna talk about his... You know, it's gonna be an emotional ride. Let's just put it that way. Guys, enjoy this while we have it. Because next year we'll be here before you know it. And we'll be talking about a completely different story when those episodes come out. So enjoy this while you have it, because if you know, you know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for my trailer breakdown of this little sneak peek of The Last of Us HBO Season 2. Expect a trailer pretty soon, probably during Last of Us Day. If we can go over 1,000 likes on this video, I greatly would appreciate it. Let me know if you guys think I missed anything. There's not really much, but I feel like I got what I want out of this video, so lots of excitement though. A lot of stuff to stay tuned for. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too much. I used to think that the day would never come. I'd see the light in the shade of the morning sun. My morning sun is the